My guys, my girls, blessed day to you all. This video today is about semen retention, of course, and today the topic is the supreme confidence it gives you, the elite mentality and the composure that you feel with it as well. So let's start with the confidence. I felt compelled to tell you today the confidence levels are an utter joke. They really are. And there's so many things that the confidence will kind of seep into. Underlying, you have a more of a level of confidence with everything that you're doing, which is just super beneficial. You start to look forward to things because you're so confident and you have an underlying belief in yourself that everything you do, it translates to. So that could start with, sorry, I have to apologise, I got a bit of a cold, so I'll be sniffling a lot. But the confidence, it carries over, it really does, into lots of things that you do, into work. You'll kind of go in self-assured, you'll get things done better, you'll just perform better at work because you're more confident. Let's move on to conversations with people. You become so much more confident in lots of ways. One, the topic of conversation, you can just freeball like I'm doing with you now. I'm just talking off my head. I'm trusting what I'm saying, and that will happen to you as well. The longer you're on semen retention, the more and more that will develop, and you will be able to hold a conversation with anyone about anything, and you won't have any anxiety or fear about what to talk about, because you can hold small talk or you can go into detail, and it's really freeing, because that opens up the next one, which is social situations, interactions, which is a big thing for a lot of people. Social situations, you become so much more confident in, and it's one of the massive benefits of semen retention. Any social situation, family events, weddings, parties, going out with people, groups of friends, new friends, you just become so much more confident and calm. Like, you can just stand there, great posture, you're not worried what other people think of you. You'll know after a while that people are recognizing that, and they'll notice something's different about you. They can't put their finger on it, but more people will be drawn to talk to you. You'll have new conversations with people that you would never have had without being on semen retention. And it's exciting, it's great, and that's one of the massive benefits. You know, you hold your seed, you give up that pleasure, but your energy comes out in other ways in life, which is it pushes you to talk to people. You will not feel afraid to walk up to anybody and talk, even if the entry of the conversation is kind of awkward. You'll just hold your ground and talk, and before you know it, they'll be interested. The next one with social interaction, staying on that one, is eye contact. And a lot of people talk about this, and it is serious. Like, you can just look dead in the eye of anybody you're talking to and hold that conversation. And I'll tell you the truth, from me, I enjoyed that a lot at first. I had times where I could do that anyway, but then there were times where, you know, you're just having an off day, you're just not really feeling it, you're looking away. That doesn't happen. I can look dead in the eye, completely still, of everybody I'm talking to, no matter what level, at work, high, low level, social situations, men, women, old people, and it's really amazing. I really enjoyed it at first. There's times, I'll be honest with you, where it's almost not enjoyable because other people don't do it to you. You'll see this. Some people do, and when people do, you'll be like, oh, okay. Either they're dead behind the eyes, no, I'm joking, or they're confident as well. They're confident, they're self-assured. There's no need to look away, they're confident. I don't care if you're looking straight at me, I am who I am. That's how you feel. You feel so comfortable in your own skin that, you know, someone's looking at you dead in the eyes, I'm looking at you dead in the eyes. But, you know, sometimes it will make you sad because other people won't do that to you, and you innately know it's because they're not confident. And like I've said, I'm here to motivate you, raise the levels, raise the vibrations, and you'll want to do that to other people. So initially you'll enjoy it, and you will continue to enjoy that confidence and holding eye contact. But also, if you're a compassionate human being, you want to help others as well. So you can realize this, and you might even look away just to be compassionate, but you could have held that gaze all day. So yeah, confidence is supreme. You can talk way clearer, your voice tonality is so much deeper, slower, calmer. You can speed up because you've got so many good things to say, but you can also slow it down and not worry too much. And this really carries over. Definitely I'm using examples of where it's worked in my life, like for the workforce. It really, really works. Dealing with people, you're just so much more confident, no matter what the situation. Whether it's a positive situation, you can jump in and be positive and kind of stay on that path. If it's a negative situation, you know, you're in a conflict situation, you're a manager, you're managing people, things are going wrong, you're having to discipline people, difficult conversations, they become effortless. They absolutely become effortless. And it's just a real obvious thing that happens when you're on Semen retention. Your ability to communicate and conversate with people is so much better. The other confidence thing that transforms is just a self-belief in anything you're doing. You just carry so much more confidence, whether that's sport, whether that's work, whether that's studying, social, like I've said. You just go up a notch. Every day you go up a notch and you start to look forward to those things. And it's like a snowball effect. The glow, they call it the glow, whatever you want to call it, the confidence, the glow, it's real. It's real, and it's amazing. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk to you about today is the confidence. If you felt that as well, drop a mention in the comments. Tell me your experiences. I'll be really keen to hear. Obviously, I share with you some of the things that happen in my life, and yeah, it'd be great to hear about other people's as well. Okay, so the second thing I want to talk about is the composure. Kind of briefly said this already, but the composure it brings you is just fantastic. Again, in my life, difficult situations, in management, in life, you can be a rock for people. You really can. You can be a rock. You can be calm. You can be stable. You can be that person that you, before you did Semen retention, would want to be and would respect after the fact. So if something chaotic had happened and you looked at that as like a story and thought, oh, that person handled that well, I'd love to. I wish I handled it that well. You will just start to do that all the time. And other people, you'll help other people so much. You will help other people with your energy. That's it. That's the plain and short of it. You will help, and you can help other people with your energy. So when you're going through tough times, you'll just innately know to be calm, be a passenger in that moment, and just play your part in the situation instead of reacting emotionally. So you're becoming more masculine, you're becoming more composed, and you can carry that into absolutely anything. I mean, composure is a great tool, isn't it? It's a great way to be. It benefits everything. It benefits work, personal life, sporting life, goals, clear thinking. You know, the list goes on, doesn't it? And the last thing is the elite mentality. Just the elite mentality you have. You become way more methodical. You plan better. Your energy for doing things and following through with things is just so much better than it was before. So that's what I mean by elite mentality, because as I've said before, the elite people in all fields, they are the ones that show up and they're disciplined, and your body you'll just be forced to do it. It's just like people say like a magic power on Semen retention. To me, that is a magic power. Discipline is what creates amazing things. You're like an artist. You put in the effort, you timeline, you plan. And you might not even be someone that did that before. Like I wasn't super planned and disciplined. I was pretty productive, but now, like I said, the levels of productivity are just off the scale. I'm not joking. And the more you are disciplined and you have that elite mentality, that adds to your confidence. So they all just add to one another to just all around make you a more solid person. So there's your Semen retention motivation for today. If you're not on it, get on it. If you haven't liked and subscribed, do so, and tell me about your experiences. I really want to hear. Anyway, have a blessed day, guys and girls. Speak to you next time.